Mm, Okay, good morning. Almost done do this. Okay, that is the Humpty's River down there. Up and comes from that direction. Okay, let's go on with the road down this hill. Quite a busy road in the morning. Nogal bezige weg hierdie. Vroeg in die oggend. Stop the radio. Up and down the road. Bumpy road. Stamperige weg ook. Now that is Henky. It's down with the name Henky. Okay, I hope it's fine for me to get into the road again. The people come so fast. Right. 60 kilometers an hour anyway. In ieder geval the mountain, a red sand and a rock. Okay. Let's go on with this road. Long road today. Ja, dat was een hole in de road. Groot gat in die pad, in die weg. Look at what is that? It's the same as that. White sand and stones. Wow! Look at that. And there are all the oranges. yeah, guy, the guy wanted to at me because he said I for the pickup for die bakkie wat is so sê. Alright, let's go on with this road again. Millions of tons of oranges here. Wow. Assortment stores. Maar hulle dit uitsoek. Kouga river. And I don't know where that Kouga Dam is. Dam, ek dink hy's aan die ander kant, on the other side. days or sometime. This must be the river, Kouga river, down there. Now the rocks are hard. Red, hard rocks. Harde rotse. Nie meer sand, klip. Completely hard. Dust of the pickups. People when they living up here, they drive Ford Ranger pickups because maybe it's softer, has a softer ride on this terrible road. plants growing along the coast, in the woods. The vegetation is the same as in the national forest. Yeah. I had to buy a permit, there it is, to get through nature conservation, natuurbewaring se storie die nou. En jy moet betaal nou om hier deur te kom. You must pay to come through here. So it's quite expensive for me anyway. But I reckon it's more for four-wheel drive vehicles, but I have a two-wheel drive vehicle, so I have to go with it. Yo, what the heck? There's a high step down here. Vegetation is changing again. Die plante groei verander nou weer. Another one. Ooh, goodness. Try to miss them. Ooh, look at this. Wash away. Another one. Ooh, goodness. Now there's a step down there. Okay. And a rock in the road there. This road no more. Niks word gedaan aan deze weg. Look at this tree. The bridge is also broken. Now we're back in the forest. most dangerous roads in the country. This in the Sani Pass and the Baviaanskloof road. The Baviaanskloof is closer to us. Maybe I should do a video about that, of it. Not about it, yeah, of it. Video van dit maak. Okay, now I'm going to drive like this all the way up. Stop this video right here and then I can... Ooh, what the heck is going on here? Don't hook. Please don't hook. Okay, right. Because this is... Pickup isn't very high. It's flat. Nasty rocks there. Oh, no man. Wait. What happened now? Bumped somewhere. I don't know what bumped. Another one. Have to go slower, that's all. And hopefully there won't be another car coming from the top. Now it's again in the forest. You can see the vegetation up there. It's like far in the forest. Yeah. And a tree that looks like it has frills hanging down. Ooh, ooh. That's where I came from. Down there. Onder afgekomen. What I like about this vehicle is with the XT3 motor, and I can start off in second gear. And you can go right down to idle and put the foot down and it will pick up. There's a nasty one. Oh, it's dire down there on the right hand side. Scared of heights, but you mustn't attempt this road because it's very high down there on the right side. Down there, it's very high now. Het was ontzettend hoog. better do it in first gear. Way down there. But it's high down there. I'd rather keep on the left hand side to the crown side. Ooh, it's terrible here. Extremely high down there. Okay, that's better put this thing down. Wow, it's high down here. I'm scared to go to the edge. Right down there. Look how high it is down there. Wow. That's terrible. It's very high down there. Now it's a little level to there, and then it will go up, then it's going up again. That's where I stopped over there, and it's level along here, and now it's going up again. Rocks is sandstone rocks. Ja. Die sandsteen rotse hier. The white rocks are a little brittle, more brittle than the red ones. And the darker they are, the harder they are. Color. Kleur meer donker is hy harder. As dit meer ligter is, dan is hy meer sag. Witte rotse is baie sag. White rocks are soft. And then must go up there. Ooh, golly, look at this. Fortunately, this vehicle is not so as wide as the other pickups. And that's going to be a problem. Because now I can drive right on the ground and on the middle maneke, as you can see. On the center portion. And they can't. Center portion will hit the diff. No matter how high the vehicle is. Unless you put on very big tires to get it higher. Thing is, you must put very big tires on because you must divide it by 2. If it's 2 inches high, then you only lift a diff with 1 inch. If your tires 4 inches higher, then you only lift the diff with 2 inches. So dat gaan nie heel goed werk nie. So moet baie groot bande opsit. Very big tires to get the diff high enough to pass over big rocks. Now I can drive with 2 wheels on the middle maneke and 2 wheels on the outside. And then the diff is high from the ground, see, like this. Because I have a narrow vehicle, it's not that wide. Practice my 4-wheel drive skills here. Ooh, but it's right down there. Ooh. Scary to look at that direction. I don't know how they made this road. Man het baie durf gehad. Okay, let's through the cement sloot. Concrete sloot, another concrete sloot. Not touching, right? Look at the rocks here. Wow. Rather keep it to the left. Because I don't want to look down there. Ek wil nie daar afkyk na die regterkant. It's scary. What's going on here? I can't see. Okay. Just go slowly. Alright. shaky. Fortunately, I haven't had something to eat yet. Gelukkig nog niks geëet. Kyk, daar is 'n onder. That's the road what I came up with. It's a scary road down there. Okay, when I get to the top, I want to stop. I'm about to at the top. Okay, right. I'm going to stop here in the slope. First gear, engine off, and then handbrake on. Right. Now it's starting to be windy. We always went that direction from west to east, not from east to west. This is the first time I took it from east to west. But I know this turn here is a very dangerous turn here. So you can't go fast, because if you go fast and you miss this corner, there's no guardrails here, and you will go right down there. And that road there was already scary. That's where I stood just now. There, the pickup was parked just there. I parked and picked up just there. It's deep down there in the ravine, in the kloof down there. Okay, dis baie hoog daar af. Hier ook. Ek weet nie hoeveel meter nie, maar dis baie hoog. It's very high. We're on top of the plateau there. Same height. Okay, let's go on with the story. I'm back in the pickup, and let's go on with the story. Drive on the rocks. Right. Maybe it's too fast in second. Better keep it in first gear. I hope the road becomes better than this. Otherwise I'm going to have to sleep in this canyon, in this Baviaanskloof, in this ravine, because it's more than 50 kilometers long. And 50 kilometers in first gear at 10 kilometers per hour or 5 kilometers per hour, it's not going to be a short trip. Het gaan 'n heel lang storie afgee as dit ry teen 7 km, 10 km per uur vir 50 km. Okay, it seems to me I can go faster now. Faster than 10 kilometers per hour at least. Look at this. They must test their new cars here on this. shake it. See what falls off. Skudde die nieuwe kar. Kijken wat valt af. Exhaust pipe was loose just now. I stopped there by the New Holland tractor place. And I took my spanner, my cheap Chinese spanner, and I secured the nuts. They weren't that loose, but they were starting to come loose at the front. Exhaust pipe. Okay, now I can turn it off again, the camera. Look at this nice mountain up there. Wow. Oh, goodness gracious. Goeie genade. Camera off here. This is a long stretch of straight road now. This I had the video. Look at the mountains. That I think that's a Kouga mountain on that side, and this is a Baviaanskloof mountain on the right hand side. Zoom in, look at that. Look at it. Let me see. Wow, it's nice. Muy better. Alright. Forty kilometers per hour. You can't even reach 40 kilometers per hour. There's no road there, only potholes. Nothing, no road. It's only potholes. Geen weg hier. Net vlaggate. So now I'm going to make breakfast here, or have breakfast here. Open this thing here. Get my goodies. What is this? Cape Mountain zebra. That's a long story. Rocks. And the birds. Kind of birds they have. Buffalo. Oh my goodness. I don't want to see a buffalo. Reetbuck. Mountain reetbuck. Reetbuck. Hartebeest. Kinds of frogs. Tadpoles. That's brush. Spekboom. Yeah, these are all spekboom. Now we also have that in our backyard. Okay, clip springer. And we have this too. There. And the aloes, it's wild in the backyard too. By us. But they also have the other aloes on the other side, which doesn't have thorns on it on the outside. They, okay. And the mountains up there. Okay. Also rock formation there. So now I'm finished with my breakfast. So I'm going to get into my pickup en my bakkie klim nou en gaan ons weer verder ry. Right. Sien hoe lyk die weg hier onder. Actually did this concrete there to help with the wash away. The sticks in it. I must stop this video now, otherwise it's not going to edit. Oh, I'm not going to edit it anyway, but to add it. All the pieces must be added, and it's not going to add the pieces. And if I have to cut this one in half, it won't have an end, and the one won't have an end, and the other one won't have a beginning. So die een video gaan nie op 'n einde hê nie, en die ene gaan nie 'n begin hê nie. As ek die moet dinge so by mekaar las. Let's see what happened there. there. Where did it dump? It dumped there. The clutch. The clutch lever there. Pumped. That clutch lever there. Pumped against this. There. Or the cylinder bumped it. It's a new cylinder, expensive cylinder, but I hope it's not damaged. Or did it bump here? No, it didn't bump here. It bumped there. The gearbox bumped. Something with the do with the gearbox, right? Let's see if I can go further than this. Right. What gear is this? There. First gear. They warned me about this concrete stuff here going on. Yeah. In olden days they had tip trucks and the road gravel in, or limestone or whatever they call it, or not limestone, shale rock in, and they rolled it and they scraped it with a scraper. Now they only put the concrete on it, and then the water washes the soil away, and then the concrete breaks. Look at that bad one there. Okay. I'm going to have to stop this video here and start it again, as I say. Otherwise I have to cut it in half. Maybe I have to do it in any case. So miskien ek moet in die helfte kap deursny. En dan het hy nie begin einde nie, en die ander een het nie begin nie. Goed, ek hoop maar vir die beste. We hope for the best. Let's look down there. I must go down there. There's a piece of the road there, sticking out. Okay, and I don't know what road that is going over there. But let's check it out. Put it down in the road, like so. Bye-bye, tot ziens. Tot de volgende keer. Until the next time, thank you for watching. En dankie dat julle gekyk het na deze video. En nou gaan ek weer die video begin van voor.